Recorded in the state of Mississippi. Thomas hated Tommy and Pepper hated hippies. They talk to many, many famous people. They make my dick so hard it's like a fucking steeple. They've never even been to the fucking Black Hills, but their podcast gives me chills. Rushmore podcast make me laugh. I will sing on your behalf. Rushmore podcast make me laugh. Got a dick like a giraffe. Yeah, yeah. Woo.
Who was that?
Rest in peace, Riley from Power Trip.
I was about to say, there's no way. That's the loudest joystick I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, whenever you say like, "Hey, do you want to hit them sticks?"
Yeah.
I mean, we don't like
Motherfucker is
literally
really hitting those
mean
sticks.
like with a goddamn sledgehammer.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so we have Zane's Xbox controller mic'd up for this episode. That's our guest, Zane's Xbox
Welcome to Rushmore
controller.
Podcast. My name's Pepper.
My name's Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So how much fucking that was Power Trip? What
Yeah,
year did
Power
that
Trip.
song come out?
I don't know.
Probably 94.
The song is Hornet's Nest. No, they're a contemporary. Is that
Power
the right
Trip?
word? Yeah.
I thought they were from the 90s.
No.
Who am I thinking of?
Slayer?
No. What? No, that. How much James Hetfield did that guy listen to?
Oh, like
That was the
all
most
of it?
Metallica-inspired riff
Yeah.
I've ever heard in my life. All I was
Oh.
thinking, I was like, is this a Metallica song? I don't know. And then when the drums really hit it off, I was like, Lars ain't playing that
No.
fast.
That's
ain't happening.
that song is from 2019.
Okay, great. It's a good riff.
Yeah. So now,
That's like what Volbeat's trying to do.
oh, gross.
That's
We
what
are,
Volbeat tries to do, like Metallica riffs. And then he starts yodeling, and you're like, wait a minute.
What's the word where it's like post-death? Post-ostum? No.
Post-apocalyptic?
No.
Post-mortem?
No, it's a death metal band. Posthumously? I think it's
Posthumously.
Posthumously.
Yeah.
We're all posthumously.
Posthumously.
Posthumously?
Humus.
Humus?
Humous.
Posthumously?
Yes.
Getting into Power Trip now that Riley's dead.
Are we? Oh, did Riley die? Is that the guitar player?
That's the vocalist.
Oh, fuck him. He was the worst part of that whole group.
Apparently he's like...
I just listened to 30 seconds.
But hey, no disrespect.
Oh, yeah.
But he's dead.
Does he listen?
No.
Not anymore.
Apparently he's
That
like
guitar
a
player's
little
really
guy.
good, though.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
into
a good
that.
band. I like
I'm into that. He had a good tone. I like this guitar tone. That's how I knew it wasn't like a Pantera thrash metal deal, because
Well-produced.
the guitar tone was good.
Very well produced.
And Dimebag had the worst guitar tone maybe in music history.
Yeah, people would be like, "Oh, it's iconic." I don't know, dude.
He's really good, though.
Yeah, sure. yeah.
Well, it's weird, too, because their guitar tone, and like, I don't know how well-versed you are in Pantera or White Supremacy, but Floods by Pantera, one of the best guitar tones I've heard. Tens by Pantera, great guitar tone.
So that was all off of Vulgar Display of Violence. Power.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, you get into some of the stuff, and it gets all, like, he's got that, like, all treble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like, all right, get the fuck out of here.
That'd be a good.
But some of their heavier, lower tuned shit, like Tens and Floods and stuff, is pretty.
If you
Rushmore feels real quick.
Phil's.
Yeah.
Phil Gillis,
Who's that?
Shane Gillis' dad.
My grandma's name is Phyllis, and that's close.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What up, Phyllis? He listening?
I'm gonna go with she might be. I don't know. She's probably bored. I'm going to say Phil of the Future. Disney show when I was a kid.
I'm going to say Phyllis from The Office. I actually really like her as
Phyllis
a
Diller.
Oh, my mom had a signed picture of her.
Yeah. She's hanging out with Riley right now.
Um,
They're starting a band. Does your mom play guitar?
Yeah.
She should be they should start the
she can't. Oh, dude.
She should start the posthumous version of Power Trip.
She didn't have a right hand like that guy does.
No?
No.
Well, they're more mellow side. They experimented with drugs.
All right.
DMT after you die.
The heroin album.
Yeah.
All right. Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson's a good one.
Yeah.
How about Phil Hartman?
Okay, that's a really good one. And then this is everybody's number one, obviously. Phil from Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, Philip Cron.
Oh,
I'll hit him with it. Let's
Yeah.
check out Croncast, which is on no podcast mediums.
seems to be just Facebook Live, which is cool.
That's cool.
Great
Weird to call it a cast,
production
but
and all that.
check out his show.
Yeah, he's got a good
Croncast
show.
on Facebook Live.
I'm gonna be on
I
there.
think they're doing it on Twitch also.
I'm gonna be on there soon
Really?
if he'll have me. Yeah.
Yeah, he should.
Any other podcasts?
Oh, did y'all like our theme song by Old City Matt from the Pen
dude.
15 podcast?
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we should address. We've been playing a band. A
Oh,
local
by the
band.
way, Pepper's better. We're in person.
Oh yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah, all right. Let's get all the
Let's slow down.
old business out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been playing a local band called Northern Light Suplex for our intro for the past couple episodes.
Yeah,
So go check them the fuck out.
The song's called Spaghetti Policy. I've been putting them in the description,
Yeah.
but they're really good. The real deal was, why'd I say that? The deal was, Pepper had the laptop we normally use, which has our theme song on it, and instead of just asking him to send me that file, I've been recording our conversations through Zoom, so I had that Northern Lights Suplex MP3 and just been putting it at the front instead of our theme song.
Yeah, and we asked them if it was cool if we played their shit, so don't report us.
Yeah, whatever. But it's a really good song.
Yeah, we like
Really
them.
good song.
We like them a great deal.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm better.
And great band name.
Yeah, that's the thing that
You know
really.
what the band name is, Pepper?
It's the finishing move for some fucking gay ass wrestler from the
yeah.
'90s, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get it.
It wasn't even a finishing move. It's like a in the Nintendo 64 world of wrestling, it's like a strong grapple move.
So it's like a B.
You hold A actually for a
hold
strong
A.
grapple.
Sorry.
Yeah. You tap it for a week.
So
grapple.
hey, sorry, dude.
You tap it for a week and you hold it
Forgot.
for a strong.
Forgot. Never
Yeah.
never had N64.
What?
Yeah. Poor.
Wow.
Remember? Didn't have cable ever growing up.
You don't need cable to play 64.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just saying if
You
you
just
had
turn
enough
it to
money-
channel 3 and flip the switch.
Yeah, I got a PS2 when
It's
I was
late
like,
in the game.
Yeah. When I was like I don't know, in
11, 12.
like late middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about right.
So,
You were
anyways,
poor.
I'm pretty sure I got a false positive.
A
on my
false or a
COVID
false?
test. False.
Okay. Positive.
Yeah. Because
I think that now looking back and how big he is, but how well he's done, I think that's what Magic got in the 80s. I think he had a false positive.
Johansson.
Yeah, Magic Johnson. I don't think he ever had it.
Could
I think
be.
it was a marketing ploy.
Could be.
I think he saw Jordan coming in and he wanted out.
Could be. Solid conspiracy theories right
Thanks.
there. But yeah, we're all good now.
So yeah, Northern Light Suplex, and then our theme song today was Old City Matt from the Pen 15 podcast. Go check them out.
Do you want me to play the theme song there for him?
No, is he gonna play it on his show?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, just go listen to his show
Okay.
and you'll hear it.
Yeah,
that's
it's-
your reason to go listen.
It's good.
It is good,
Yeah.
and it is yeah, it's good.
All right, last of old business.
I was going to somehow correlate that with the name Bush, who was also a president,
Okay.
and this is a political episode.
Okay.
And he's president 2 times. Well,
So
2
you
different
just-
presidents.
You
3
just brought
times.
up the fact that you didn't do that. That's pretty fucking lazy podcasting.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the last old business thing that we're gonna do is some
Somebody once told me
some Rushmore listeners started their own podcast.
you know.
I will say this.
Hey.
Listen.
Hey, when you start your own show, you shouldn't call them listeners. You should call them fissioners because you love fishing. Go ahead. All right.
So I will say this is one of the worst names for a podcast that I've ever heard in my life, but it's gonna be good. Words
Gonna
don't
be,
make
it's out.
Words don't. Yeah. Words don't make podcasts. Titles don't make podcasts.
Yes.
Words actually do make podcasts.
Yeah.
That's like 100% of what a podcast is. titles don't make podcasts.
I've learned that Rushmore podcast is actually a little misleading because even though we do our Rushmore, kind of, because most people think Rushmore, they think the 4 most important figures in this area.
Yeah.
But we do our favorites, which isn't really Rushmore. But also, everyone I talk to is like, have you been there? What do you know about the mountain?
Bro, hey, real quick, shut the fuck up.
What?
Why would we go to South or North Dakota?
Listen to me.
Whichever one.
Our
it is?
name has nothing to do with Mount Rushmore.
We are not affiliated.
Our name is not affiliated with Mount Rushmore.
mountain?
Why do you think there's no mount in our title? Like we're a bunch of fucking idiots at the Mount Rushmore podcast.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Jesus. There's a reason Mount's not in our fucking title because we're not faggots.
It's on purpose, for sure. So, anyways.
And not the gay kind. That'd be mean.
Dude. Everybody knows that.
I shouldn't even have to say that.
I got called out
But in
for
today's
that.
climate, I need to.
I got called out for that. I was on a. Yeah, he's probably not going to listen.
That guy asked to come on my wrestling podcast today.
Well, he would actually be really good on that.
That doesn't exist yet.
But yeah, he was like, yeah. It's like, dude, but here's the deal. Whenever I say that, you know exactly what I mean.
Intent should be the only thing that matters.
Yes. And that's the only thing that matters here on Rushmore Podcast. We have some listeners that made a podcast by themselves, and it's 2 people that if you've listened to this podcast, you definitely know who the fuck they are. They're very prolific people that we fucks with.
Very vocal listeners of us and DNA.
The podcast is called 2 Wizards Watching Wrestling and a Wordplay.
Yes. And I listened to the first episode the other day.
They're good.
Did you listen to the episode yet? Be honest.
No.
Okay. Did you subscribe?
I don't know.
Go subscribe and download it. Give them a point.
I'll do that now.
But they did talk about Rushmore podcast on it.
Nice.
And they were very sweet.
Now, they were on my podcast.
Yes.
I have a
that
new
is
podcast.
not out.
We're going to talk about this in
We'll
a
talk
little
about that in a
while.
little while. That's new business.
But we
But
have...
by the way, we announced their podcast and shouted out their name and stuff on the last episode.
Yep.
So we're doing it again.
Well, did I say the full
yep.
name of the show?
Yeah, you gave me the abbreviation, told me to guess it, all that stuff. Anyways,
COVID.
they did their first episode was on that movie Brain Dead from 1990 with Bill Pullman and Bill Paxton.
Dude, everybody's seen that. You don't
By the
even
way,
have to
I had
explain
never
what
heard of it.
is.
I didn't know they did a movie together. I've gotten those 2 confused my entire life. Forever. By the way, love Bill Pullman. I'm a Bill Pullman guy. Bill Paxton, go fuck yourself.
They're both dead, right?
No. Bill Pullman is alive. I hope. I don't know. Rest in peace, Bill Paxton.
Do you
He
like
died.
their logo?
Bill Paxton's the Independence Day guy, right? Or is that Pullman?
Dude, I have no fucking idea.
Bill Pullman's Spaceballs. He's
I've
the
never
lead.
seen that, dude.
Oh my God. He's the lead. He's Lone Star in Spaceballs. So he's number 1. And he's also the dad from Casper.
All right, here's the
Have
deal,
you seen
guys.
Casper?
2 Wizards
Ricci?
Watching Wrestling and a Wordplay has zero ratings.
Yeah, we got to rate them. We
Let's
got to rate
fix
these
that,
bitches. Also, hey, with that name, you're kind of hard to find.
No, it's very
And
easy
it's
to
the
find.
number 2.
No, it's yes.
Yes, and do not type out the TWO.
No, for me it was very, very
Well, you
easy to
typed out the
find.
full name because you know it.
No.
What'd you type out?
I typed in 2 Wizards Watching.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all I typed.
Okay. Make sure you use the number 2, not TWO. But yeah, they did. So what they're doing is the idea behind their podcast is they choose a movie, right? And it's like an obscure movie. They review it basically or walk through it, and they choose a wrestling pay-per-view from the same month that movie came out. So they alternate. 1 week they do a movie from January 1990, and then the next week they'll do 1990's Royal Rumble from January. And they're going to alternate like that. Wrestling and movies. That's my shit. I'm into it. I like it. It's Kerry Hare, Jared Mount, 2 wizards
Kings.
watching wrestling and a word play.
All right, I'll read you my review.
Are you leaving one now?
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that hasn't even listened to their episode, you're going to
Yes.
leave one? Okay.
I said the title of the review is Great Show.
Sure.
The review body says, I love wrestling and also movies, comma, love them. Love these guys. My back hurts. Cats don't cry. Wizards are dumb.
Cool.
Send. Hey, we probably have new reviews.
Possibly.
You wanna
I
read
don't
'em?
Fucking know. Yeah, if we got them, I guess.
This is still old business,
Look,
guys.
this is all old business.
Old
this is something
business.
Pepper took from another show, clearly.
It's not. It's
It
just...
is. Old and new business is definitely something you picked up 2 weeks ago.
No,
It
that's
is?
not from another show.
That's not Shane Gillis doesn't do old business, new business?
Absolutely not.
Because 100% of the time, when you start saying something really often that you've never said before, you got it from Shane Gillis or someone else.
Okay.
I used to do it with Crystalia.
Whoa.
I used to be
Shut
Crystalia.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
Breaking news.
Can I say something? If it's the paragraph long one,
No.
okay, but I'll say that's an old one.
No,
Go ahead.
No. Dude, this is amazing.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm on Rushmore podcast. So just went all the way down, and it said you might also like. Guess what it is?
Two Wizards.
No.
Oh.
Passion for Fashion.
Oh, yeah,
with
I thought about that.
Misha Kura.
Yeah, so when I was on...
Okay, shut up. Listen
Okay.
to the rest of
Okay.
these. The second one is Gay Voyager.
Oh, shit.
The next one is Business Babes Podcast.
Fuck.
The next one is just Japanese letters. Like, it's just Japanese letters.
You know, these are common things that our listeners subscribe to. You know that, right? That's
Dude,
what that
that's
algorithm
great.
is.
That's great. We have a fashion show and a gay travel show.
Gay Voyager, is that what you said?
Yeah, it's
that's
like-
my superhero name.
That's literally the name of the podcast. It's called Gay Voyager.
Wow.
And it's just like some like hot dude.
Yeah.
Like arms could be bigger, but like a hot dude.
Yeah. Good delts, not great biceps.
So and then here's the Japanese letters. I don't know if that's Japanese or Chinese, but it's definitely Asian letters.
Yeah, that doesn't look Chinese.
Okay.
It looks Japanese.
Yeah. It looks
would
like
say.
it was painted on the side of a plane that bombed Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
Hey, whoa, our fucking rating went down.
What is it?
4.5.
Huh. That's weird. I know we got 2 1-star reviews from Fuckface.
Okay.
That was a while back.
I'm trying to find a
Just from him
one-star.
trying to be an asshole.
Bums me out, dude.
Yeah, that guy sucks. All right.
I remember that one. The birds aren't real.
That was one, and then the other one was like, "Pepper's not funny." Hamburger.
So
lefty
those are
one.
literally the only
They're
two.
fake too. That's
Jesus.
just somebody that was trying to be a dick that we know.
Okay, so the last one we read was Better Than Scrubs. All right,
Yeah.
new one.
If there's one that's like a paragraph from a TM some shit at the top,
T8.
yeah, that's an old one that got reposted on accident. That was
Okay.
my wife.
This is from Westwood Heffy.
Yeah,
Title is Dope.
sweet.
Says, by far and away, the best podcast about Rushmore-related topics.
Thanks.
And then, yeah, the paragraph one is Thomas is definitely more handsome than Pepper. It just talks about how I fuck animals.
Yeah, that's my wife.
Yeah. I get it.
That's from like 2 years ago when we first started.
Hey, guys.
But when she went to leave somebody else a review, and that was like saved in her drafts, and it reposted.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Go review our podcast, give us 5 stars, and we will read whatever you review. So this is what I want to. This is my plan now, is to encourage people to like get us to say fucked up things.
Yeah.
But you got to be creative because it's iTunes, so you can't say like pussy fuck n-word.
Yeah, we'll read whatever they don't pull down.
Well, in order for it to even get posted,
Yeah,
it has to be.
We'll read
vetted.
what comes across.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we'll read
if
it.
you want us to say something funny, or if you want us to like bury your boss or your ex-girlfriend or whatever,
Give us a shovel.
we'll say whatever, dude.
Yep.
5 stars.
5 star has to be 5 stars.
Yep.
Anything less than 5 stars, we will call 911 on the air.
You know who else calls 911?
What? Oh, that'd be funny if we did a bunch of false 911 calls on the air, tied up their lines.
Dude, that'd be great.
That'd be hilarious.
Zane, can we use your phone?
I did that when I was 5. Yeah, we're not going to use ours. I did that when I was 5. Me and my friend Hunter Russell.
Talking, I'm gonna get some beer. Do you want another site?
No, I haven't even barely started that one.
Dude, drink it, dude.
Okay, dude.
Shout
dude.
out to Andy Lyle.
Zane, were you there when the cops came to arrest me and Hunter when I was 5? When I called 911 a bunch of times?
It's weird that you made up a name and it was Hunter.
Okay.
Shout out to Andy Lyle who shot us some money on Venmo for us to get sighties.
Yeah, our Venmo is Rushmore Podcast, by the way. And our PayPal is rushmorepodcast@gmail.com. But yeah, Zane, you remember Hunter Russell, mouth breather? He was like, Hunter Russell, the mouth breather? He was kind of like a 4'2" at the time. We were 5, so maybe shorter. Like a 4-foot J.J. Watt. Just dragged his knuckles. Yeah, I'm sure you do, man. And no, it's all good. It was rhetorical questions. And so I called. We had a green. Zane might remember. This is at the Shingle Mill house. We had a green like dial-up phone.
Shingle Mill?
House on Shingle Mill
It's
Landing.
actual Shingle Mill Road.
Shingle Mill Landing Road.
Whatever.
They had the green phone that was old school.
Zane, do you want a cider?
Where you had to do the turn dials.
You don't?
It's unfiltered. It's an unfiltered cider.
Is that? I don't know why that's so. Oh, unfiltered.
It's not like a regular Angry
know what would be
Orchard
good,
cider.
Pepper?
It's literally hazy and less sweet, is what it says on the label.
Probably won't like it, but you know
You
what would
won't.
be good, Pepper?
You won't like it.
I got a beer opener on top of the fridge, dude. You want to fuck up your shit, girl.
Pepper is a fucking beer
I have
opener.
one on top of the fridge, Pepper.
Pepper is a beer opener. Hey, if I'm the headliner,
No, literally. It's
if I'm the headliner, Pepper's the opener.
You know what would be good?
What? Some vodka?
Yeah.
Thomas finished his goddamn story. That'd be great. So we called 911 like 10 times on that old green fucking dial-up phone. And what? Why is your game holding a chicken?
Zane, are you out of vodka? Oh, wow. Yeah,
Oh.
I'll definitely get you some vodka, dude.
Yeah, we'll get you some vodka. How are you gonna?
Shout out to It's Vodka Time.
Yeah, I mean you can get a 5-gallon thing of Aristocrat for $6.
DJ knows what I'm talking about.
But called 911 a bunch of times. The cops came. We were having a party for some reason at my house.
still
There was
telling
like
that
there was like
stupid fucking
20 people
story?
there, and they showed up.
damn, dude.
And I wasn't having a party. They were doing something. There was a get together. The Siemens were over. Shout out Rusty.
Yep, shout out Rusty. Rusty's a man.
The older people are having a party, and so me and Hunter are in the bedroom.
Welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. My name's Pepper.
My name's Hunter,
This
and
is a podcast where we tell really fucking boring, dumb, gay
so
stories.
the cops came, and then in front of like 30 fucking people that my parents had over, they had the cops. The parents thought it would be funny to have the cops put me and Hunter in handcuffs, and we're 5
It's
years
actually
old
pretty funny.
in the front yard. Handcuffs.
Okay, go ahead.
That nope. Hey, that was it.
All right. I was told
Project.
this was at the Ocean Springs Fire Department,
Nope. I was at Moss Point.
police department.
I know.
When I took a test, they had an older
Microphone.
guy who was a captain and everything that said, and I get this. This way before you go to, like, if you were going to go to a judge or you were going to just say whatever as a police officer, his idea, and this is a captain that was about to retire, everybody leaves in handcuffs. Doesn't matter if it's the 80-year-old woman. It doesn't matter if you're a 5-year-old boy. Like, you're covered.
Yeah.
Did not mistreat anyone.
Yep.
Everybody leaves in handcuffs.
Yeah, they put us in handcuffs, and they're
It's not
like,
stupid.
they made
in
us.
some ways, like, I think it's kind of like, I think you feel you know.
Oh yeah, child abuse,
However-
traumatic.
However, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, my wrist still hurts to this day.
No.
I'm suing the Moss Point Fire Department. It was probably the sheriff's department out in Shingle Mill.
So,
All right, moving on.
what a boring fucking
New
story.
business.
Thank you. New business. Guess what?
Chicken butt.
Say what, dude?
Chicken butt.
We are doing some shit.
What are we doing?
It's gonna happen 9/11.
No, man. That's the day after September 10th.
Yeah, 100%, dude. 9/11.
Yeah.
Never forget
Never surrender.
what's happening 9/11
Galaxy
this year.
Quest.
Fuck whatever happened any other year.
Never forget, never surrender.
This year. 911. You said 911 earlier.
That's why I told the 911 story.
Speaking of 911, we're dropping
God
some
damn it.
shit 911. Are y'all fucking ready?
Reno 911.
Are you ready, dude?
I'm ready. Hey, off Mike Zane with a beer review.
It's a sidey, dude. It's good though, right?
Like a Mike's Hard Lemonade without the bite.
Yeah, they took the kick away.
except it's not lemons, it's apple.
Yeah,
What
but they
the fuck?
they took the kick away. It literally is on the label.
Like a Mike's Hard.
Hazy, unfiltered, hazy, and less sweet.
I think it's good. Shout out to Andy Lau who sent us sidey money.
But not for these. He sent for the Bush ciders.
Yeah.
Dirty.
All right.
All right, anyways.
This is the worst
9/11.
podcast we've ever done. 9/11. Guess what we're doing, Thomas?
Yes. I mean, I know. Why do you
We're
want me to guess?
dropping our Patreon.
Off Mike Zane.
Our Patreon is going live. 9/11. And you know, there's going to be a lot of people. Well, probably nobody.
Well, you're
'cause
supposed to
nobody
celebrate lives.
Gives a fuck. But there's probably going to be some people that are like, yeah, I mean, that's stupid. I would never give you guys money. That's fine.
Good.
It's fine.
Don't.
We're honestly,
We've been. I mean, we discussed this on the show. We were
yeah.
pretty much opposed to the idea from the start.
We don't think
But
that
also,
we deserve
fuck
any
it.
money. But
Oh well. This is what I'll say.
I think. Well, hold on. This is an
Okay.
opportunity for us to do
Yeah, because I won't go that far.
more fun shit.
I probably deserve it more than you.
Yes.
Not you. I'm talking about them.
Yeah.
I probably
Well, you
deserve
probably
it more than
deserve-
they do.
You probably deserve it a little bit more than me because you do most of the technical stuff.
Okay.
I am the talent, though. Let's not get that
Yes.
twisted. I am the.
There's a
only
reason
one-
I do all this work and you haven't been replaced.
Yes. Well, hey, that's the best compliment that you've given me in a long time.
Yeah,
so I'll
I'll
take
keep you
that.
there.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. So let's break down the tiers right away.
Well, first of all,
Okay.
let's
Here
get
we
through
go.
the pitch of not giving us your money. You don't have to. Obviously. No
Absolutely.
one has to. We don't give a fuck if you do or not. By the way, shows that I'm huge fans of, I would say. I've never signed up to a Patreon. I'm a member of none. I show no support. So be like me. Don't pay us. Who gives a fuck? But
I'm a member of, I think, 3 or 4 at this point, and
Yeah.
I have not regretted it.
I was gonna say, but
Beach Cops,
I was gonna say,
Dad Meat, Matt and Shane,
Pin 15.
and Pin 15.
but make no mistake.
Oh.
If you do decide to pay for it, there will be some good shit on there.
We will deliver.
We're not gonna be lazy and just not fucking put anything up. You're gonna get some good fucking content.
So
I don't think you'll regret it. I don't think you should do it, but I don't think you'll regret it if you do.
So the whole time that I was in COVID quarantine,
Pay
I was
us.
recording podcasts like a motherfucker.
I've recorded none of mine.
So
Pay
I
us.
banked a shit ton.
Give-
So here's the tiers, you fucking idiots.
Oh, don't cry about it, Pepper. Tears for fears.
Zane's holding a mic that's not plugged in.
Yeah.
I like it though. I like that. He's no longer off mic. He's just
Yeah, he's on off mic.
he's Zane unplugged.
Yeah. Zane
right,
Unplugged, drinking Angry Orchard Unfiltered.
First tier.
I said
$1.
angry. All right, go ahead.
$1.
$1 tier.
So that means that you're in, dude.
This is more work than me. More work for me. The $1 is only more work for me.
Okay, so that means you get the episodes like 30 minutes after we hit stop on record.
Yeah.
You get them immediately.
30 minutes to 2 hours.
Yeah.
Give me time.
So
Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to record. We generally record on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Most of the time, Wednesdays.
yeah.
And the episodes don't go up till Friday. Now, every now and then, I've posted an episode on Thursday or posted early because I fucking felt like it.
Yeah.
When we start the Patreon, the regular...
None of that bullshit.
Yeah, the regular RSS feed podcast, wherever you're listening to this right now, will post on Friday mornings. Period. They will only post on Friday mornings. If you have the $1 tier on Patreon, launching on 9/11. Launching's probably a bad word, huh? Anyways.
Taking off.
Crashing into your ears in 9/11 is if you have the $1 tier, I will mix the episodes the day we record them for the night. Generally on Wednesday nights, they'll go up immediately on Patreon. So you will have access to listen to them bitches at work or whatever the fuck you do on Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
The regular ones will only post on Friday, so you'll get them
Second
early. And by the way, there will be weeks where we don't get to record until Friday, and all right, it was $1 fucking. You don't get an early episode that week. Sorry about it.
Sorry.
But I do make the promise. I will mix and post the episodes whatever day we record them, whether that's a Tuesday, a Wednesday, or a Friday.
Thomas keeps most of his promises.
Yeah, at least
All right.
half.
$3 tier. This is tier number 2, $3. $3.
$3.
So that's $36 a year.
A year.
So, you will get, what's it called? Put Some Pep in Your Step, a Rushmore affiliated podcast. No.
Okay.
This is the name of the podcast.
Got it.
Put some pep in your step with Pepper Goins, comma, a Rushmore affiliated podcast.
Yes, that will be Pepper's solo podcast. Well, we have guests, but I won't be there.
I will always have guests. I don't think I'll ever do a solo podcast.
How are you gonna do? Yeah, me either. How are you going to? Do you know how to mix them and stuff? Or are you just gonna post up some raw audio? Have you thought about that?
What do you mean mix?
Like, you don't just post them after you record them.
What do
Like when we do this, I have to work on these. I have to make them sound good.
What you mean?
Have you not thought about that?
I mean, what do you mean?
I mean, I was thinking with the Patreon, I might be, and I mean, I probably shouldn't even say this out loud because you're paying for it, but I might be a little lazier with the mix. You might just get what you get.
Okay.
Like the show content's going to be great, the quality, but I mean, I might not take as much time on the sound as I do for Rushmore.
Well, you know, with my show, I mean, we might just depending on who the guest is, I might just throw the video up there.
Okay. Sure.
Maybe.
I didn't. Well, yeah, I guess you're zooming, so you have video.
Almost
smart.
exclusively zooming. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, zoom.
We still got a few things to figure out. That's one.
Yeah, another thing we haven't figured out is, or you might have, but I haven't thought about it, is how often we're going to post those shows.
I mean, I'm thinking at least, at the very least, once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was
possibly
thinking.
once a week.
I was thinking twice a month, maybe once every 2 weeks. Maybe once a week.
Yeah, it is.
Or
Gonna
just
be-
kind of as you go.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel. It's $3
I mean, I don't know exactly how many I got banked right now, but I got quite a few.
I have none, but I do
Here-
have some big guests that the DNO people will love that I'm going to reach out to get on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we haven't talked about my show yet. But yours is
Okay.
Put Some Pepper in Your Step with Pepper Goins in affiliation with Rushmore Podcast.
No.
Rushmore Podcast affiliated podcast.
No, it's Put Some Pep in Your Step with Pepper Goins, a Rushmore podcast affiliated podcast.
That's exactly what I just said the last time.
Okay. So that'll be that.
Great name.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So you'll also get the episodes early, the $1 tier. So you'll get that too.
This is all cumulative.
Yes. So you're going to get Pepper's show plus the early episodes.
All right. Here's where things get serious.
Yeah.
Okay?
Here's where it's worth it. Finally.
$5 tier. What do you get?
That's half a decade of
You get
pennies.
early shows, obviously. That's fun. You get my show, which is, we'll figure it out. Then you get
Ruthless Affection in affiliation with Rushmore Podcast.
You're not going to go with a Rushmore affiliated podcast?
I could.
I mean, it's your show. I'm not going to tell you how to title it.
A Rushmore Podcast affiliated podcast. Ruthless Affection, a Rushmore Podcast affiliated podcast. I like
Pretty
that.
good.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
What's that
I showed
podcast?
you the rough draft of the label. It's pretty sweet.
It's a good looking label.
Yeah, I like it. It's gonna get better.
Old school.
It's supposed to be like a 80s, like early 80s, like a wrestling flyer.
Yeah.
That was the idea. Like Hogan, fucking somebody else wrestling.
Why
flyer.
would you make it look like a wrestling flyer?
Because it's a wrestling podcast.
Oh, shit.
Now this is what we're gonna do. It's called Ruthless Affection, which that's clever, affection, because it rhymes with aggression, and Ruthless Aggression is a WWE area in wrestling. No,
Didn't know that.
It's because Ruthless Affection, because it's about wrestling. So yes, it's taking Ruthless Aggression, but also more importantly, the podcast will have a focal point of admiring the wrestlers' bodies. It will be a homoerotic wrestling history podcast,
Okay.
which is why the affection comes in, because we will admire their bodies.
I guess that makes sense.
My cousin Josh Brandon will help me host it every now and then, but I'll also have some people like maybe some fucking Earl Skagies or some other people come in there and talk to me. Maybe a little Steven Simons. Who knows? Who's going to talk about some wrestling with me? But
Sounds like a terrible fucking podcast that
yes,
I won't listen to.
Ruthless Affection. We're going to talk about wrestling mostly between 1988 and 2003 because that's the best years of wrestling. I personally prefer like 96 through 2001, but we'll branch out a little bit.
All right. Last tier. This is the $20 tier. If that sounds like a lot to you, it is. No, I'm just kidding. It's $20.
$20.
All right. You spend more on drugs.
Most of you do, yes.
A month
Pepper definitely does.
than this.
He's reflecting a little bit.
So
Projecting is the word I was looking for.
Here we go. For $20, you get all that bullshit that we already talked about.
My show, Pepper's show, early episodes.
Plus,
Plus,
I will write you a theme song.
you will get your own personal
You will
theme
get
song
your own personal theme song.
for $20. If he's already written you one, throw it away. He'll focus this time.
I'll do it on
Yeah, he'll
Kratom.
put some dick into it.
All right.
Also, you might be thinking, that sounds like a one-time purchase if I'm just getting a theme song. Will he write me one every month?
No.
No.
That's a one-time
He will
thing.
not. Yes, but what we're going to do is every month we will offer something new for that $20 tier.
Maybe not every month.
Every now and then.
Sure.
We will offer something new for that $20
I
tier.
think for a $20 tier, you get the theme song, and any merch, and merch is coming,
Yeah.
and coming is spelled with a Z. All you Dino people,
And to you.
debatable, but merch is coming. We're getting T-shirts designed by one of the. I'll shout him out whenever he does it. Just to
Yeah,
make-
we'll see.
I don't want
But
to.
he's very good. And he does work for a lot of very good people that have very good artwork.
Yeah. So T-shirts are coming. I think $20 tier gets free merch,
Yes, if you got a $20 tier, we're throwing you something.
stickers, T-shirts, whatever we
Whatever
come
the
out
fuck
with.
we got.
And all of this is subject to change, by the way.
Yes. We might not even do a Patreon. No, I'm kidding. We will. We'll do it.
Probably.
But who knows how long it'll last
we
any of
got
that shit.
what? It's the 26th.
I do want. That's why I was thinking maybe our shows be bi-weekly, which do whatever the fuck you want. Just throw them up whenever you want. Again,
Purchase-
it would
purchase
probably
weekly. I get it.
it would probably help you with not having to mix it by just throwing the video up. I think that is a good idea.
Okay.
But hey, I'm not your producer.
Yeah.
It's your fucking show.
I'm the
do what you got to do. You are the everything on your show. Yeah. So my point was definitely
leave us a comment and tell us what you want.
definitely leave the our Rushmore podcast will still be the main focal point. So we're not going to fucking waste all of our time doing all this Patreon shit for you faggots that are giving us money
Thanks.
and sacrifice the quality of this show. And hopefully soon, we will get to the point where every episode of the Rushmore podcast isn't us just talking about Rushmore podcast business like it has been for the last 3 weeks.
All right. So speaking of that, let's talk about the horrid state of America.
You can't say whore anymore.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah.
Sex worker positivity or whatever.
Yes. I stand with sex workers.
All right. So we make it a point on this podcast to not talk about like political shit.
Not today.
That ends now. Okay. Now.
No.
I think the breaking point for me. What happened?
The Mets fell apart.
The Mets fell apart.
Well, they were winning 4-1, and I need them to win by more than one.
Yeah.
And now it's 4-3 in the 8th, and Marlins have loaded bases.
That sounds like the Mets, Thomas.
All right, go ahead.
In the 8th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top.
Their bullpen's garbage.
All right. America.
Yeah, I think the breaking point for me was like
White America.
the Republican National Convention.
Never heard of her.
So
I'm just going to give you the floor for a little bit.
yeah, give me the floor for a little bit. I didn't watch any of the National Convention because obviously that would be fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck, like even a little bit of a fuck. But I was on Twitter looking for something else, and then I saw all these fucking things trending, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was all just people shitting on the National Convention, which is, you should shit on it because it's fucking stupid. But the thing that pissed me off is it seems like that's all either side is doing politically is just shitting on the other side. They're not giving any fucking solutions to any of the fucking problems. They're just bringing up the fact that things are a problem and then talking about how the other side is fucking doing it bad and worse. And dude, America is fucked until further notice. I don't know what the fuck is going on. And you are out of your goddamn mind if you think that I'm voting for either one of the fucking options. I do not. And dude, we live in Mississippi, and like it's like I've never seen, especially like right now, I've never seen a Joe Biden like yard sign or anything like that. Have you?
No.
Zane, have you? I'm not even sure they exist. I mean, but it blows my mind that the people that live around here are supporting some fucking idiot in New York, like that grew up in New York, that's like a multi-millionaire.
Did you just call my president an idiot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he is an idiot.
Yeah.
But here's the distinction. He's not stupid. He's an idiot.
Yes.
But he's not stupid.
Sure.
And I'm...
He's a calculated idiot.
Yeah. I'm tired of people making, like... They'll just call, like, everybody stupid or whatever. It's like, that's not the right word.
No.
Because he is clever. He is calculated. All this stuff. And I mean, you know... I'm sure he's like book smart. Like the motherfucker could probably pass a test, but he is a fucking idiot.
Well, he just passed that one intelligence test.
I mean, that's the same with Joe Biden. Like, I don't think Joe Biden's stupid.
You know what's sad?
I just think he's an idiot.
You know what sucks about politics?
What?
Is I bet in their own right, both of them, like all the shit stripped down, all the politics asides, would be great to hang out with. They both seem like fun guys to hang out with. Biden used to be a fucking silly goose, and you're not just kicking it with Obama without being a silly fucking goose. Trump, if you get Trump, like, just, hey, what's happening here? If you get Trump just, like, fucking roasting motherfuckers at the arcade or wherever you want to take them, you could have a good time.
I'll give you all that. Here's my problem with Trump and hanging out with Trump. Trump doesn't drink.
What?
He's never...
Well, he does all the other drugs.
According to him, well, I know he's never had alcohol.
I think he's a speed guy. I think he's an Adderall Coke guy.
Yeah.
His son's definitely a Coke guy.
That's not a fun thing to hang out with, though.
Sure. But I think he'd be funny. I think he would get a kick out of saying faggot on a podcast like we do if he was allowed to.
I think if you hung out with somebody that like already knows him, like if it was like you, Dana White, Donald Trump, that would be a good night.
It'd be a good time.
Yeah.
In the right atmosphere, it would be a good time. But it sucks because you can't. That's dead. That's over with.
That's over with, dude.
It's over with.
America's kind of over with.
Yeah, it's just who divided.
This is the fall of the empire.
See, and that's another.
I know that's dramatic.
I know that's another thing about dramatics is how it was so. I was a kid and knew how bad it was with W. The world was fucking falling apart.
No, it wasn't though.
Right, but that's what everybody thought.
I know.
It was we're in these crazy
never got
we're in
that.
these crazy fucking wars, and he's an idiot, and he says dumb shit, and it's dangerous.
Yeah, but
and
the
Dick
world-
Cheney is just trying to fucking kill people for his own profit.
But the world wasn't falling apart.
Okay,
Now the world's actually falling apart.
gotcha.
They just can't, Thomas.
They can't, Thomas. You're right.
You're sitting down. I'm glad because this might impact you in such a way that you might lose all control of your body.
We will discuss TNA impact on ruthless affection.
Okay. Today is August 26th. They just canceled 5 Major League Soccer games today.
Why? Because the president?
They're tired of dying.
Soccer players?
No.
No?
No.
Soccer players are fine?
Yeah, they're fun.
Okay, because
No.
they're mostly European white kids
Yeah. Well, yeah.
with rich families.
and South American too.
Sure.
No, black people are tired of dying
What does that have to do with soccer?
by the hands of. Well,
I'm not. It's not a
hold
trick
on,
question. I'm not
hold
trying
on.
to get you in trouble.
It's because. Well, no, maybe cops are all secretly soccer fans. You got it? And maybe if they don't play soccer, then they'll finally be like, okay, we get it. We'll stop killing black people.
Okay.
Okay, you get that might be it.
ACAB?
Abacab,
ACAB.
metal band. So you can't say that.
Death cab for cutie?
Yeah, and that's my other problem. Like you can't just make like crazy fucking blanket statements.
Yeah, and I wasn't saying ACAB. I was asking you.
Oh, you did say it.
I was asking you. It was a
did
question.
say it.
ACAB? It's a question.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Like when we're off air and you look at me and you're like, Arabs? Like,
I don't think I've ever said that.
You're like, I don't know.
But I mean, like, what the
About
fuck are we
them.
doing? And you
The
know what would
podcast.
really like stop everything? If people who actually made the world work, like if they just quit for a while.
Jeff Bezos?
Well, I was saying
Factory workers?
like people who actually made the world work,
The kids that make Nikes?
but they can't because they can't afford to.
That is true.
Yeah, like the people who actually make America run, they can't afford to because they were kicking around the idea of truck drivers just striking for like a week.
Yeah.
And it would shut down.
Yeah, truck
America.
drivers are the only reason that anyone survived the pandemic.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, they're the heroes. They should all run for president as a collective force. Like form like Voltron, their trucks form a Voltron, and then run for president, and it'd be "Make America Run Again."
That'd actually be pretty
Would
sick.
be their slogan. Yeah, I'm gonna change one of my picks later to truck drivers.
But I mean, both sides are. We agree, and the reason I'm speaking so freely on this is I know for a fact you agree with all that.
yeah, and Kamala Harris hates black people.
Dude,
And we know that.
Kamala Harris, it blows my fucking mind that everything is going on right now, and you're gonna.
What's insane is she's the Democrat that is the embodiment of everything we're protesting about.
Dude, she ruins people's lives by putting them in jail for the longest possible time they
For
can.
nonviolent crimes, too.
For
For drug
nonviolent
charges.
crimes.
You got some weed on you? I'm Kamala Harris. Go to prison for 30
And
years.
that's who you're voting for. And
Yep.
I heard like Patton Oswalt saying, it's like, well, because people talk shit about Joe Biden, and they're like, well, we're not really voting for him. We're voting for his cabinet. It's like, well, the VP is now a fucking cop.
Yeah.
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, who else is going to be on the fucking cabinet?
Not just a
Saddam
cop.
Hussein's
A
fucking
cop
ghost
with a resume.
that she stands
Yes,
behind.
a resume that she has never shaken off, that she still stands behind, that is imprisoned fucking socioeconomic challenged motherfuckers.
And did she put some murderers away?
Smoke weed.
Probably.
Sure.
Probably.
Sure.
But hey, like cops, like 99.999% of the time, they do like maybe not necessarily good shit, but they don't
Murder.
kill black people.
Yeah. But some of them do.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. It's so fucked, man. This is the only, and I've said it before, I think on this show, but this is the only time that I've ever seriously considered leaving the country.
Again, this is our problem that I don't know that it's true because it seems worse than ever for sure.
Go off.
But this is also,
But-
we're also 27, and how old are you, 34?
8, yeah.
No
whatever.
idea. We're of the age to where we can now directly see it and see the effects and everything. To where there were people that were our age when the Bush shit and Cheney shit was going on that thought the same fucking thing. It's all over. Or when the Nixon shit was going on, it's fucking over. Our country is falling apart. All the shit. JFK gets shot in the fucking head. What was a 26-year-old thinking? Everything's cool?
Yeah, but
I'm saying that I think that it is just more in our fucking face than it's ever been. There's exceptions. There's shit that has not gone wrong that is going wrong.
I understand that. And I agree with that it is more than our faith. But that has become a problem in itself.
Yes.
So if you want to point fingers, you don't point finger right now. Right now where we're at right now. If you really want to point fingers and fucking lay blame on somebody, it's not the people in office. They've been doing the same shit that they've been fucking doing for fucking ever.
Yeah, and predictably.
They haven't changed. Yeah, very
openly, like, yeah.
They've been doing the same shit. The people who are to blame for the state that America is in right now is the fucking media. Fucking CNN, Fox News, CNBC, all those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Yeah, but it's also the people that are susceptible to accepting those things.
Yes.
So it's not just the media. It's also, like, I won't even say dumb because that's not fair.
No, they are dumb.
Gullible.
Nah, they're pretty dumb, dude.
Yeah, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Like, the media has not affected me in any way. Like, I don't see a fucking CNN headline and think, oh my God, everything's fucking over with. Me directly, my feelings, my views, not my life.
But also, you don't see a CNN headline.
Sure.
Yeah, we could stop it there.
I mean, I see it on. Either. Yeah, I mean, you see it online with dumb motherfuckers sharing it. I'm not even seeing it at Fox News or even like the Blaze or the fucking whatever other right wing website that Ben Shapiro posts. Yeah, I'm fucking calling Ben Shapiro out. Go fuck yourself. You.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking about that. I was trying to. I don't know what.
The Guardian. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know what website that is.
Yeah, the Blaze. It's just like a right wing propaganda shit.
It's a pretty sick name for a website.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool name. They got a cool logo too. Yeah, I'm a big Republican now. Just convinced myself.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking gay Republican kid.
But no, I mean they have a lot because journalistic like integrity is just
dead.
Gone, dude.
Yeah. If you want real journalism, listen to Rushmore podcast.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily their fault. They are adapting to the times.
Can I throw some bullet points out?
Okay.
Pro Second Amendment.
Please don't throw bullets at me.
I can. Second Amendment.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pro that. Okay?
You don't even have a gun, Thomas.
Don't need it. That's what I'm saying. I'm pro Americans having that right.
Okay.
It's not for me. This isn't about me. It's about America, Pepper.
And hey, I don't think it's just like people like us should have a fucking gun. I think everybody should have a fucking gun. I think everybody should have a gun. You should teach your kids how to operate guns.
Teach is an important word.
Yeah. That is a huge part.
Everyone should have a gun and know how to use it.
Yes.
Not just everyone should just have one.
Know how to, have it safely and all that shit.
Should there be limits on like assault rifles and shit like that? Should there be gun laws when it comes to more like vetting processes and shit like that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You should have to.
So not just everyone should be able to have one.
No, you should, but everybody should be eligible.
Yes, everyone should be eligible to apply for one.
Unless you've been like convicted of a violent crime or something like that. I get that stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of get that.
Even after a certain amount of time, if you've served your sentence, I'm cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have there's got to be some kind of felon forgiveness.
You should.
I know some felons that are great fucking people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do too.
That I would trust with a gun.
Yes. I would actually be more concerned if you had a gun than if they had a gun.
All right. So pro Second Amendment. That's a blanket statement, but you know what I mean.
You should definitely, as far as gun laws go, you should definitely have to take a test. You should have to show competency to get a firearm.
Yeah, go to Terran Tactical and get
or whatever.
Yeah,
I guess we're Joe Rogan now.
Yeah,
but I mean, and like for each like for like a pistol, you should have to take a pistol course.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying like every
I get what you're
specific
saying.
model.
Yeah.
But you should learn pistol, learn shotgun, learn
like a driver's license.
Rifle.
You should have some kind of a registration showing that you're capable.
Yeah, and you should have to take a test.
Yep. All right. Pro. I was gonna say gay marriage, but just equal rights across the board. That doesn't affect you. That's not hindering on someone else's rights.
Yeah.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Independent rights.
And see that I was thinking about that point today. That is something because people would be like, oh well, as you get older, you become more right wing and all that stuff. It's like that if if it's not affecting me, I don't give a fuck.
Who
what you
gives
do.
a fuck?
Like abortion, gay rights, all that shit.
Smoke fucking cigarettes. I don't think they should be outlawed. We know it kills everybody.
Yeah. I will
Who gives
never.
a fuck?
I could be 80 years old. I will never give a fuck about
It's your
that.
choice.
Yeah, that's one thing that, and I'm not. Also, here's the other thing that might bump some people out. I will not go into the street and protest for gay rights. You know why? That's none of my fucking business.
None of my business. I'm not going to protest for abortions.
I'm not gonna.
It's none of my business.
I'm not gonna go to a Black Lives Matter protest. Sorry, it's not my fucking business.
Okay, well, I'm off board now. You're racist.
All right.
Anyways.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm not.
Pro-equal
bad,
rights.
especially right now, bad shit happens at protests. I'm not gonna go insert myself into a fucking bad situation.
Okay.
What? You're gonna leave me fucking out to dry on that one?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. What else? Pro fucking...
Yeah, if it doesn't affect me,
Yeah, and that goes across the board.
I'm not gonna fight for it, and I'm not gonna fight against it.
Yep.
I don't give a
I'm going to
fuck.
idly stand by
Hey.
and hope you get it.
Hey, if you want to see me march in the street, try to ban fucking fishing. All right, you'll see me out there with my goddamn Zebco up in the air,
Yeah,
Trying
Zepco,
to-
that's a lighter.
trying to get motherfuckers with a fucking treble hook.
So yeah, abortion,
That'd be
gay
nice.
rights, all equal rights, discriminate, all that shit. Fucking, we're pro for everybody
If
to
it
have.
doesn't
do
affect
what-
us,
Yeah.
who the fuck
We hope you
cares?
can make your own fucking choices and do whatever the
Whatever
fuck
you
you want to do. What else we got? Taxes. I wish I was taxed 80%. I'm kidding.
That's
That was
crazy.
that was a joke. That was a joke.
Um,
Our healthcare system, I don't know the solution. I don't think anyone does. And everyone wants to pretend that there's this blanket fucking this is how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
All I know is ours sucks.
Yeah.
I've experienced it firsthand the last 3 weeks, and it's been dog shit.
Yeah.
And I have great health insurance, and it sucks.
yeah.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, and it sucks that, like, once you say the words free healthcare, people are like, oh, no, I don't need that socialism bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's such a fucking like black and white
Come on,
thing to
Nick.
people, and that's just not
but that's
right.
how everything is.
Yes, and it can't be.
It can't be.
That's the problem. So, vote us for president.
Yeah, I mean, if we can figure out free healthcare, let's do that.
Sure.
I would be
And
I would be
I-
willing to be taxed like 10% more to have
Yes.
free healthcare.
Well, that's the thing that I've always said that gets a big kickback, and I know people I've talked to personally is like, oh, you want them to raise, they got to raise your taxes to do something like that, and it might be something else, but something. And I'm like, yes, that's what I would like, that if they're going to raise my taxes, at least it's going to something that is fucking worth it.
yeah.
They're
We
taxing me
need-
out the ass now, and I have no idea why.
We need like the biggest problem.
I am okay with it.
The biggest problem with the actual government is we need tax reform.
We need transparency too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Because there is like how many trillions of dollars? Do you realize what a trillion is?
Yeah, it's a lot.
And how many we are in debt?
It's 1,000 billion.
And who the fuck do we owe Mars?
Yes,
Who
we
the
do
fuck
owe.
knows?
Yes, 30 seconds to Mars.
We got to figure out some shit with that.
Yeah. Government assistance,
But this
welfare
is shit
programs,
that-
and shit like
this
that.
is shit that like they're not
Cool with it.
talking about at all.
Yes.
Like the government is not talking about.
No, it's just fucking. They want to take your guns, or we think you should have more guns, or
Yeah.
they don't. The guys getting married, folks. Shit's
Shit
gross.
that actually doesn't matter. That's
Yes.
what they keep us, and it is like they.
It is
purposely
purpose.
Keep
Full.
us focused on that. So
You want to just go ahead and get into our topic?
I feel like you had a couple of points. You were laying down our platform.
Yeah, that was so.
So taxes are gay.
Yeah, pro gun, pro dick dicks. That's dick squared. That's two dicks rubbing. Pro fucking choice, because it's not my fucking choice.
Legalize all drugs.
Decriminalize
It's
drugs.
fun.
Decriminalize drugs across the board, all of them.
Make
Make your own personal choices, and if they suck, die.
sentences for like murder and pedophilia and rape and stuff like higher.
Yes, we are tired of subject, verb, predicate in our sentences. We want rape, pedophile, murder. That was a sentence joke.
Yeah.
But yes, nonviolent crimes should not get fucking life sentences.
I'm the Nazi. You're the grammar Nazi.
yeah. That
I'm
pretty
not
much
a,
sums
I'm
us
not
up.
a Nazi. Though.
Oh, well.
For sure, though.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Can we pause so I can pee
Nazi
before we
with
get
two
into the,
Zs.
topic?
Yeah, I guess, man.
All right, cool. By the dawn's early light, what's so proudly real? Oh, and twilight's last gleaming. I forgot the rest of it. It's fine. And the rocket's red glare. Are we recording now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. The other thing, as far as military goes, hey, if they didn't punch us in the face, why do we have them in headlocks
less
sticking our dicks
fucking
in their faces?
Policing other countries like we fucking own the world.
People are like, well, America is the world's police. It's like, no. We have a world police. It's called NATO.
Yep. And Trump wants out of that shit.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, we're going to get into our topic, which is since Trump is a fucking smart idiot asshole and Biden's a fucking Alzheimer patient just waiting on a diagnosis.
You know, I don't think he is.
No?
I've watched some video because I've heard everybody be like, "Oh my god, he's so
Some of them
old
are
and
bad.
retarded and everything." Dude, I've listened to his stuff. He just sounds like he's kind of dumb.
Yeah, and
I don't think he's like sick. I think he's just kind of dumb. You know?
yeah.
What'd you get on your phone, Thomas?
Mets update.
Oh,
Um,
Thomas has got a lot of money riding on New York.
yeah. Anyways,
What's the score?
5-4 Mets. They're back up.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Good news.
Weird. So yeah,
Yes.
since we're just being shovel-fed, incompetent fucking retards, we decided to come up with our Mount Rushmore of alternative 2020 presidential candidates.
Yeah, so these are people that we wish would have ran
Yeah.
or people that we hope run in 2024.
Yeah. Some of my people might be dead.
I want you to go
But,
first.
And I would also like to make it clear that this is the only episode that we're gonna like get political on. Every other one, we're just gonna not do this.
Yeah. You don't want to start a political show
I
on
don't
the
even like
Patreon?
this. I don't even like doing this now.
On the Patreon?
I really don't.
Political
it's
show?
because it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. I don't think we're gonna radicalize anybody. Which I don't want. Which you can't really radicalize.
I think the word
somebody
you're
into
looking
being a
for
moderate.
is yeah, well, okay. Well, I guess you are looking for radicalize. I thought you meant like alienate.
No.
Okay.
No, you can't radicalize.
Yeah, I do. I
somebody.
want to radicalize every listener we have.
They'll be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care anymore.
You know what? I ain't gonna vote because they all fucking suck.
Oh yeah. Hey, for sure. By the way, I didn't make that put. Don't vote.
I've never voted. Have you ever voted?
No.
Thank you. I get like voting.
Except for Obama every time an election happens.
I get voted.
I was
for, like,
voting for Obama in 2004.
Oh,
No,
I
I'm
get
just kidding.
voting for like
I was 11.
local shit, but yeah, I don't.
Do you think we can get a former
Do
president
we
on
have
the
a
podcast?
mayor in this city?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
All right.
Doctor.
Well, I'm glad I.
That's how I know him because he was our doctor this past weekend.
Oh, nice. He's also the mayor.
Yep, and he's the mayor.
That's how
of Pascagoula.
small this town is.
Now he is. He doesn't do too well here in Pascagoula because he's one of them goddamn liberals.
Oh.
He's a goddamn liberal doctor that believes in science.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm already tired of this
Okay.
conversation. My number
Rushmore
4
of-
on my Rushmore of
Presidential candidate, alternative presidential candidates,
alternative 2020 presidential candidates. My number 4 is Lil Boosie.
Okay,
I think he also changed his name to Boosie Badass.
for a while.
Yeah.
I think now he's just Boosie.
Okay, now he's Boosie.
He's not Lil anymore.
Okay.
He got taller.
Just because I think that'd be funny. I think that'd be hilarious. I like hearing that guy talk.
Okay.
I like hearing his opinions on things.
Wow.
I like the way he talks. I like his cadence.
Yeah.
So I could sit through, like I can't sit through a fucking 30-minute Obama speech or a 30-minute Trump speech. I think I could sit through a 20-minute Boosie speech.
Did you listen to him on Theo Von's podcast?
No.
All right. Well, I don't think you could.
All right. Well, he wasn't president though.
He's the president of Pussy Eating.
Pussy eating.
Yeah, because he has an OnlyFans where he literally just posts videos of the bitches. I'm sorry, the women he fucks on the road.
I would want my president to do that.
Yes, we need a president with an OnlyFans, not Donald Trump. We need our
No,
next president. I don't want him to have an OnlyFans.
I bet, yeah.
Or Joe Biden.
Yeah.
You watch some illegal shit if Joe Biden starts one.
Ooh,
No,
like
I mean, like-
internationally illegal.
Yeah, I meant like children.
Yeah.
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 Also, I don't think Joe Biden fucks kids. Hot take: I don't think he does. I think he's just weird and he's old.
Yeah.
I think if we're talking the Epstein connection, it's far more likely Donald Trump is in that involved than Joe Biden.
And when it's Donald Trump, we're talking kids. We're talking like probably like 15.
15, 16.
Joe Biden is more like 8, 9.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
he's
ever
89.
look at Sandusky and Joe Biden next to each other?
No. Hey, go Penn State.
Similar.
Right?
Looking. What's number 4, Thomas?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Chel P. Sonnen, and the P stands for president.
I'm actually not mad at that.
And by the way, I did a little more research, even though this is your topic idea.
Yeah.
I also chose a vice president for each of my picks. So I have Chel P. Sonnen. And the reason I chose some of these vice presidents, because these are people that I think can keep these presidents in order. Because Chel's a little crazy. He's a little bit of a loose cannon.
Right.
Also got arrested for money laundering whenever he was running for senator of Oregon.
It's
in
fine,
Oregon. I think this guy will keep him sane, keep him on course. But Chel's press conferences, his State of the Unions would be incredible.
Yeah.
He would do what Donald Trump does, but intelligently.
The P stands for president.
Yes, that's what I said already whenever I said his name.
Fuck you.
And but I also chose these vice presidents, not just to keep my presidents in line, but in consideration that maybe in 4 years they'll run, or if something happens to Chel, they'll take over to these presidents. Because some of the vice presidents I picked, I don't think would ever run for president, but if they had a nice little vice president run, they might reconsider. So my vice president for Chel P. Sonnen, and the P stands for president, is Brian Stan.
Okay.
Brian fucking Stan. Middleweight, top 5 middleweight contender years ago. Great commentator. Goddamn American. Former Marine. One of the nicest fucking people on the planet. Super intelligent. Handsome. Jawline of fucking of Crimson Chin from Jimmy Neutron. That might have been Fairly Odd Parents. Same show. Chel P. Sonnen with Brian Stan as his vice president. Obviously, they're running on a Republican ticket, but if you're looking at the Republican situation right now, I think they would definitely be more independent. But in order to get the votes to win, they're going to run under the Republican banner.
Don't even worry about that.
Okay.
We're starting our own party.
Okay. This is the Rushmore. This is the Rushmore party.
Yeah. We're
Yes.
not going to be affiliated with either one of those fucking idiots.
Yes. R stands for retard instead of Republican. D stands for
Dicks.
dummies.
Dummies.
Dummies for Democrats.
We got it, dude.
Yes.
The retards.
You know what? Retard's rude. R stands for remedial. D stands for dummies.
All right. I like retard better.
Okay. I know you do. Oh, man. We really missed the chance of not naming your podcast Pepper's Retard House. Anyways.
No, you didn't.
All right. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, Chel and Brian Stan. I think it's a great pick.
That is
Handsome,
and
great jawlines, very
without a
charismatic.
doubt, like Putin, because there's always that thing where it's like, oh, Putin could beat the ass of any world
Nope.
leader. Well, hey, you get Chel P in there, Putin becomes a goddamn rag doll.
Yes. Chel will sling him around the fucking country,
Chel could probably...
and Brian would knock him dead.
Yeah.
Brian had a right hand on him.
We
go
could-
watch. Hey, if you're not sure if you would vote for Brian Stan, go watch on. By the way, this is back probably before you watched UFC. Maybe you might have been watching around then. This is UFC on Fuel TV about 2010. Brian Stan versus Vanderlei Silva.
Is this the one where they did the fight for the troops thing?
Maybe. But it's just left hook, right hook. It's literally like the game Sock'em Bock'em Robots.
Oh, no,
With
no.
two fucking humans. And Brian Stan murdered a man.
I think it was him that he did one. It was like a fight for the troops
That
thing.
makes sense.
Like over in
I think he knocked out
Afghanistan.
Yushin Okami in that fight you're talking
It
about.
was somebody like that.
Yep.
And like the place went absolutely
Dude.
fucking insane.
He's a goddamn American. And he has contemplated allegedly running for president eventually. And I would vote for him.
I would too.
And I
mean,
think
no bullshit. I would
if you're thinking about people like you, there's all these like, oh, I think Joe Rogan endorsed Bernie, or he wouldn't vote for Trump, and it's always like he just said something questionable, and they're like, oh, he endorsed him, and it's making every headline.
Yeah.
I know for a fact he would 100% endorse Brian Stan without question.
Well, I don't know why we're talking about Joe Rogan as if he's like a...
The biggest fucking media mogul on the planet.
All right, that's true, I guess.
All right.
All right, my number 3 is... You're going to like this one. I'm excited to say
Who's your
this
number 4?
to you.
Oh, Boosie.
We got Boosie.
Yeah.
Boosie.
Boosie and Chel Sonnen. Hey, that's a good. They can go against each other. Yeah. This should be my party and your party.
Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We each start our own parties.
Okay.
So who do you think would win in that election?
Chel P.
Probably.
Too charismatic.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Too charismatic.
You're probably right. My
Also
number
white.
3 is... This is stealing a little page out of Thomas's book.
Paige Van Zandt.
This is a guy named Jordan Belfort,
Oh.
the Wolf of Wall Street.
Now.
You want to fix the goddamn economy?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, he
Can we get the Leo version?
doesn't give a fuck about his kids.
Sure. He has kids.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. He didn't in Wolf of
Think.
Wall Street.
Oh, maybe he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck about it. I can tell you that.
I mean, I'm sure he does across the country.
he used to fuck Margot Robbie.
Yes. He
So
did do that.
That's a big thing.
Yep.
Hey, Melania, scoot
Yeah.
the
Get the fuck out of
fuck
here.
over.
Melania?
Hey,
Hey.
we
Like,
got an
it's-
Australian.
Oh, also,
bitch.
is there a more first lady name than Margot? I don't fucking think
No.
so.
And she's got that New Jersey accent, except for she doesn't because she's Australian.
She is Australian.
One of the best actors.
Actresses. Actors are
Well,
men,
that's
and they're
actually
going to
it.
stay that way.
That's actually a thing where, like,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Sure.
But
Once upon a time in Hollywood,
isn't
she was great. Barely
isn't
talked.
she Australia?
Yeah. She was a
That blows
lead
my mind.
in their biggest soap opera. That's how she got her start.
Oh, okay. What's that called?
I don't know, but Russell Crowe was on it. That's where he got his start, too. Anyways, they like soccer there, huh? Australia's so dumb. It's just dry with a bunch of crocodiles, and everybody's like, "Oi, mate, it's fucking cool over here."
Yeah, we fancy some football.
Yeah, they have snakes.
Yeah, it's
That's supposed to make them special.
But did you know that
when Steve Irwin died, so did my love for Australia.
only like it's like less than, and it's like much less than 10 people a year die from snake bites. In
Yeah,
Australia.
that's what I'm saying. It's not a big deal. Cool, we have snakes too.
Yeah, that's
But they just fucking champion it over there. They should make a Steve Irwin biopic and name it The Last Great Australian.
it takes me a while to get
Corky,
into my
man.
Australia.
All right, my number 3. Is that what you asked for?
That's what I want.
So you had Jordan Belfort? I like it. I also thought about coming with campaign slogans for all these, but I didn't have time.
Okay.
What would Chel Pease be?
Definitely have
Well, it would be Chel Pease son, and then the P stands for president.
Yes.
That would be his campaign slogan. Number 3. This is all right. So 3 of my 4 are people that I wish ran, that I would support.
Yeah.
Chel being one of them. This one, I'm on the fence. I don't know if I'd vote for him.
Okay.
But it was a little fucking wild card, and I want to see how we get. This is the only one that I don't know that I would endorse. My number 3 is Alex Jones.
Okay.
With, first of all, if he wins, you think we don't know all the shit about the aliens?
Real quick, he would if he ran. If he seriously,
He could
ran,
probably win.
If he
If he was running against Biden right now, he would win.
if he got backed by the Republican Party and he
Yes.
ran, he would win.
That's what I'm saying. He wouldn't win against Trump, but if he was back behind the Republican Party
might.
right now and he was going against Biden, it'd be
He
a
might-
landslide.
He might win against Trump, dude.
I don't know.
He's a powerful force.
Yeah.
He is.
Vice president for Alex Jones. I got to have somebody that'll keep him in line. Somebody that would never run for president.
Please don't
But
say
let's
what I
keep
think you're
Alex
gonna
Jones. For you. Joe Rogan.
Okay.
Alex Jones, vice president. Joe Rogan.
Actually, super into that.
Yep. I like it.
God damn.
Because Alex, one, he catches himself on the dumb shit because he says some shit that's right.
Yeah.
Let's not mistake it. Alex Jones is
100%.
right sometimes. Not 100%.
He said some shit that's wrong.
Right, 66%, but he says some dumb shit. And the only time I've ever seen him catch himself on the dumb shit he says and be like, all right, I don't really mean it, is when he's in front of Joe Rogan. He's the only person I think that kind of keeps him a little centered.
Honestly, though, yes, that's true. But whenever he does his show, I don't know if you've ever seen it. Go check it out on Infowars.com. But he is just by himself ranting. He doesn't have anybody to say anything to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan is the guy that brings him down.
But
a little bit.
I'm just saying, I don't know if you necessarily need like Joe Rogan. You could kind of have anybody, but
Okay.
he definitely needs a strong VP.
All right, so Alex Jones with Joe Rogan as vice president.
So
and then
I'll-
maybe after Alex's 2 terms, because he'll serve 2.
100%.
Maybe by then Rogan's had a change of heart. He leaves Spotify and he runs for president.
All right, that's gonna bleed right in. God damn it, that's gonna bleed right into my number 2, who is Joe Rogan,
Okay.
and that's my only like serious one. I think he would actually be a good president.
Oh, my
he
next
would never do it.
my next 2 I'd vote for this year.
My number 1 is I'm actually kind of ashamed of it right now,
Okay.
and they also couldn't be president. But
I
yeah,
gotcha.
Joe Rogan.
Okay.
I like the way he
Is it-
thinks about
Is
things.
it Hitler?
Huh?
Huh? See if we had headphones, that would have hit.
Yeah, I can't. I'm actually.
Is it
cleaning-
Hitler?
I'm actually cleaning.
I
my
asked if it
ears
was
right
Hitler.
now. No, it's not.
Because he can't run.
No, he can't run. Dead and also a Nazi and born in Germany. He is over 35.
I'd like to see his birth certificate. All right. Okay. You want my number 2?
yeah.
This one I would vote for. Vice president's a little silly, but I still think it'd be entertaining. So I went with president that I think would do a good job, and a vice president that I think would make it a very entertaining good job.
Just be funny.
My president, yeah. I think he'd be fun. I think he's a very intelligent guy, but he would be hilarious. And by the way, the guy I'm about to name for president is a comedian who's funny, but he's also extremely intelligent and very politically inclined. Smart guy.
Okay.
And has a heart. Down to earth guy. Loves the people.
Can't
My
wait.
number 2 is Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart for president. Vice president, Tim Dillon. Tim Dillon's his mouthpiece. Imagine the skits. I think Jon Stewart would be a good president.
Okay, Jon Stewart. Okay, Jon Stewart out of. So he's not working for anybody.
Yes.
He is.
This
so
is Jon Stewart's thoughts.
He doesn't have to say like
Yes.
the right shit.
Right.
He's Jon Stewart.
Which is one of the reasons he left The Daily Show.
Yeah.
'Cause of
Well,
the-
if you
kind
listen
of.
to his last Rogan appearance, he kind of said some wacky shit.
Yeah,
too.
but did you see him sitting in front of the like the Senate hearings and shit this year?
No.
Of course not. But he got a now 19 years later. He's basically been the only person on the fucking forefront. He got this huge like relief bill for 9/11 survivors and
Hell
stuff like
yeah.
that. By the way, Patreon's dropping on 9/11. But like he gives this fucking like 4-minute passionate ass fucking speech. Like what he was literally crying, but he was like, "What the fuck have y'all been doing for 20 years? Like this has been across your board every year, and y'all have done nothing." He's like,
true.
"Everyone in this room should be ashamed. You just sat there and done nothing."
true.
And I mean, just going, and I was like,
I'm
"Fuck
into it,
yeah,
dude.
Jon Stewart."
I'm into it. And then with the Tim Dillon on the backside, because
Yeah.
Tim Dillon is a fucking smart fucking dude.
That's
too.
what I'm saying. He's very intelligent. So even though he's a silly fuck and he's 100 miles per hour fucking electricity, brilliance.
One of
He-
the funniest people out there. Dude.
Yes, very smart.
I've been meaning to subscribe to his podcast.
But just have him hitting. But him, it's not his like strongest asset. His podcast.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
see.
But he, Timothy Dillon.
Yeah.
Just having him come up to the podium and be like, "Hey, the president couldn't make it. I'm taking over for the next 15 minutes," and just seeing him fucking hold the conference instead,
Yeah.
fielding all the questions. I think it would be great.
I'm definitely into that.
Yes,
Man,
I'd vote for Jon
I
Stewart
like your
for
picks
sure.
a lot better
Thanks.
than mine, to be honest.
Oh, and I need a slogan. Goddamn, what's my slogan for Jones and Rogan?
Jones and
Alex
Rogan.
Jones and Rogan. My slogan would be
Chaos.
no.
I
there-
stand for mayhem.
There's something.
I have the documents.
Yeah, I have the documents. It's pretty good.
That's actually really good.
Yeah. What's something that rhymes with frogs?
We're making the dogs
frogs.
gay.
Yeah,
We're
I was gonna
making
say, like,
the frogs. We're making the frogs pay.
Yeah. We're making the frogs pay. No.
George Soros can suck my dick.
Yeah, all right. But my slogan for Stewart and Dylan would be John and Tim, Stewart and Dylan. No matter what you're feeling, vote for Stewart, Dylan. Don't be a fucking villain. Something. I'm gonna write a rap song.
How about
I'm gonna write a
how
fucking
about
hit.
like Tim's gay? Can you guys fucking believe that?
He is gay. I forgot about that.
That was
See,
well, that
I don't
was the
see color.
slogan. That was the slogan.
See, I don't see color. So vice president, I got a gay guy and didn't even know it.
Yeah. You're so fucking diverse, dude.
I'm very I was gonna say promotional. What's the word I'm looking for? Progressive.
yeah.
Insurance.
Auto
But I'm
insurance.
nationwide.
All right. My number one. I don't feel great about this now.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
To be fair, though, I came up with these. Like.
It was your idea. You
like
brought it
5
to me yesterday.
Yeah,
you were
no,
so
you're
excited
right.
about it.
You're right. You're right. You're
Okay.
Right. You're right. And
What's
I'm
your
glad,
number-
I'm glad you did. All
I know
the
what your
work.
number one is.
What?
Oh no, I don't, because you said it's not eligible, and the guy I'm thinking of is eligible.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with Ari Shafir, but no, he's eligible.
I would never vote for him for president.
Who's your number one? Is it like Bob
He's
the
a-
Builder or
he's a-
somebody?
He's a-
Okay.
Come
All
on.
right. Hey.
Come on. I would
Yeah.
never vote for that guy.
Hey, good slogan for him.
What?
Never mind.
All right.
Never mind. Don't be a Jew. Vote for the Jew. All right, go ahead.
My number one is Yoel Romero,
Oh, Yoel.
just for the speeches.
Oh, hey, who's gonna go to war with us? If they're like,
Well-
hey, this country wants to bomb us, and Yoel's like, let me talk to him for a
Yeah.
second, scare the shit out
He's
of him.
the soldier of God.
I'd watch Yoel Romero versus Putin every day of the week.
Oh yeah.
Put
It
him
would
in
be.
put him in on a sambo mat.
And hey,
Putin's home turf.
make them go 5 rounds. Like there's
Yes.
no, you cannot stop after
Yes.
1 or 2. You have to. Go 5
He is
rounds.
anti-gay marriage. No for gay Jesus.
No, that's not what he said.
Okay.
He is religious,
Oh yeah.
but he would bring Jesus back to this country.
He'd bring Jesus back
Hey,
to where he
wait,
should be.
Hold on, dude. Stop now. Put on the brakes. This podcast is pro Jesus.
How great?
I think we've made that very clear.
How great is our God?
Dude, the fucking greatest.
Hey, can I ask the listeners? How great is our God? Take a poll. We're gonna put a poll up on Twitter later. How great is our God?
Okay, what's the second option? Because,
No, that's it.
yeah,
No, that's it.
yeah,
Great.
that's what I thought.
Great.
So I guess it'd be like great and then,
Maybe a lowercase great.
okay.
In case you've had some trials and tribulations you haven't really
Yeah, but I mean,
come full
God
circle
put you
on.
through that to make you stronger. So
Yes, he wouldn't put you through anything you can't
Don't-
handle unless it
don't
kills
be a
you.
pussy
What
and
doesn't
cry
kill you
about
makes you stronger.
And if you die,
It was your time.
that's part of God's plan.
It was your time.
So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, stop talking if you're dead.
Yeah.
My number one. I don't know how you left him off your list because we've had personal
I
conversations.
didn't even do my Yo.
Oh yeah, what's your number? Yo Romero, do it.
I didn't do it.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna name my number one, and you can debate me as Yo Romero.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, but I'm surprised you didn't put this guy because we've talked personally about this guy running. My number one. By the way, I'm not a big like child trafficking guy.
Okay.
I'm not into that at all. I'd like that to stop.
Yeah.
So my vice president here is someone who has literally stopped over 500 cases of child trafficking. My vice president is Ashton Kutcher. He is on the front lines every goddamn day. Not trying to get publicity, not promoting the shit. On the front lines, saving fucking children. Over 500 cases he has solved of child trafficking and gotten them fucking safe.
Who's your president?
Ashton Kutcher. My president is... Oh, wait, you had Yo Romero, right?
Yeah.
Where's he from?
Cuba.
My guy is Mark Cuban.
Okay.
Mark Cuban for president, Ashton Kutcher for vice president.
Can we have like Tim Kennedy as Secretary of Defense?
He is my Chelsea Brian Stan Secretary of Defense.
Okay. Yeah,
the cabinet.
that's who I thought you were talking about.
Nope, I'm going with Mark Cuban. I think he is a very strong possibility in 4 years.
Yep.
I think that's what we're looking at.
But let's see, because he might just go like full fucking gay retard and be like,
I'm
like,
saying as
buy-
of this
buy
moment,
into everything.
as of this moment, he would get my consideration.
Dude, if there's somebody, because here's the deal as far as like me voting for somebody, like I could disagree with you on like a few things and like it'll be fun,
Right,
But
like,
like there's nobody
Jewish people.
even close,
Yes.
Like I don't know.
Nobody.
I hate America right now. I
Yeah.
love America, but right
Sure.
now it fucking
Yes.
sucks.
You hate America. There's two periods. So from like 39 to 45, you hate America, and then 2020, you hate America. The rest of the time, you love it. All right. But yeah, Ashton Kutcher, by the way, probably the most handsome of all the candidates I named. Candidates? Well, it's time to end the podcast. I can't say the word candidate.
Hold on, Chelsea.
Chelsea's pretty. Brian Stan's pretty fucking handsome.
Yeah,
Some
oh,
strong
yeah.
jaw lines on there.
Yeah, yeah.
They're rugged, like old school handsome. Ashton Kutcher's pretty.
No, he's not. Ashton Kutcher is disgusting
Wow.
looking.
That's just simply not true.
That's-
That is
yeah,
objectively not true.
I don't agree with that.
All right. He is, as the kids would say, probably God, because I mean they're all getting raped and he's saving them.
Lil Boosie's looking good.
Little Boosie doesn't look good at all. Worst fade of all time. Tim Dillon,
Out of your mind, dude.
he's a mess. He's
Tim Dillon's
he's
a
not
mess,
good-looking guy.
but
but he's so charismatic and funny. I wouldn't.
I love his style.
I forgot he was gay until you said that a while ago.
I love his style.
Yeah.
He shows up in a shitty polo
That's it.
every time.
Every time.
Top button unbuttoned. Just every time. I love that he's that consistent. Probably like some weird autistic shit.
Rest in peace, Jim Brewer.